Hello everybody, this is Micah from Food Travelers and I am back in California. In this episode, I am in Los Angeles. I'm here visiting my cousin and we're headed to the Pink's Hollywood. Pink's Hollywood is a very famous, iconic spot in the Hollywood area. A little bit of history about this place. Pink's Hollywood began or opened in the 1939 era. They currently have 13 locations and they serve about 2,000 hot dogs and about 200 hamburgers a day. And that's a lot. Started by Paul and Betty Pink. With a push cart, they purchased it for about $50, borrowed it by Betty's mother. Because of this famous location of the restaurant, being by Paramount, by Universal, and Disney, it has attracted many movies and TV stars. When you're lining up to this restaurant in this video, you see that there's a lot of people in line. And actually, one of the guys I was talking to, he's a local here, and he was telling and explaining to us that it's actually a very, very short line. Even though it was about like 15-20 minute wait just to make your order, but it was actually a really short line. He explained that some days it could take over an hour, and we were really lucky that the line was so short. So a little bit more history about this place. There is a wall full of celebrity photos in the main dining room of the restaurant, which right now that dining room is actually a waiting room, and that's where you go to pick up your food after you make your order. And looking over on the website, there's actually over 200 photos of celebrities there with their signed signature. And as you entered the restaurant into making your order, you can see at the top of the ceiling there's a bunch of photos already, and I feel like it's so full. I'm not really sure where else they would put more pictures if they get any more signed signatures there. But it's pretty interesting to see all the famous celebrities who came here throughout the years and who also ate in this place. And because of the location of the restaurant, they were also featured in many movies and TV shows, along with like the Food Channel and also the Travel Channel. And Pink's, they also have a lot of hot dog choices to choose from. So as you enter, there's also like a menu or a brochure you could pick up and look through the menu and kind of see what you want to order. On this day when we came here, it was extremely hot. It was like in the upper 90s, I believe. I was just sweating, even though we had the shade waiting in line and everything. It was just really hot. Also, like while waiting in line, you get to really look through the menu, like I said, and there are so many to choose from. I really didn't know what to order, and kind of relied on the locals to ask them, hey, what do you recommend? What are some famous things? And one of the guys was just telling us how he always gets the classic stuff, and another one told us that every time he comes visit this restaurant, he will always order something different and something new just to try out, because there's so many items on the menu. And we end up going with this LA Chargers dog, which is 2 9-inch stretch dogs in one bun, topped with mustard, chili, nacho cheese, and french fries, and a side of onion rings. Wow, that was a mouthful. Just reading that and seeing how much food there is in one bun, we decided to actually share one hot dog together with the two of us, and I think that was just about right. I can't imagine eating that big of a hot dog in one sitting by yourself. That's a lot of food. So what some of the other people we met in line, they offered to share their food with us too. And as you can see in the video, I shot a quick video clip here showing what they ordered, and it's a lot of food. It's a really good deal for what you get. So after lunch, we drove around a little bit, and we pretty much just did all the touristy things. So we ended up hiking towards the Hollywood sign, and we parked by the Hollywood Park. And we pretty much just followed the gravel trail around the front of the sign to get a closer look at it. There was a lot of people who just parked by the top of the park in the hillside, and it was pretty far away, and there's a lot of people around, so parking is not that difficult to find. as long as you're parking on the side on the road. But if you do want to get closer to the sign, you do have to make a little bit of hike to it, and there is a gravel trail that you walk around. But if you do know how to get to the backside of the sign, please comment down below and let me know so I can visit next time. So after hiking around, we got a little bit hungry there, and we end up the night looking for tacos nearby. So we end up finding Leo's Taco Truck, which was really close by that Hollywood sign, and I'm glad we did find this place. It was located inside a parking lot, and there was plenty of parking too. And this taco truck actually has about 8 locations within LA, and surprisingly, looking through their menu online, they actually some locations actually open till like 2 a.m. or even 3 a.m., especially on the weekends. And Leo's taco truck has been around for I think 10 years from what I read online, and we went with like the chopped beef and also the pork tacos, and it was really interesting to watch them cut all the juicy pork meats up in front with that flame that you can see in the video here. And also I asked them what was the thing on the top, and they were explaining that it's pineapple, so that's pretty interesting to see. It's not something that you see here in the Northwest, so it was definitely a different experience. And one thing I was really curious about was that green sauce that was included with these tacos. Like sometimes they include really spicy sauces, and I was not sure if it was just going to be really spicy for me or not. But my cousin said it was actually like a sweet sauce. I'm not sure if it's avocado or what it is. If you do know, please let me know. So going over here, going on these tacos, like I said, we got the beef and the pork here. I believe the pricing are pretty cheap for these tacos. I think it's around $1.50 or $2 a taco. It's something really inexpensive, and I think it's a pretty good deal. Like for the pork, I think was really juicy, was really tender, was marinated in the sauce really well, and it was grilled slowly, and you get to watch them cut them really thinly into these into the tacos. But it's also interesting too. So after they cut them, you would think that you would get the food right away, but it actually took quite some time. We end up waiting, I think, like 10 or 15 minutes before we got our food. And luckily there are some tables outside in the parking lot where you can sit and eat your food, so you don't have to just crowd in your car and eat and make a big mess if you are messy or not. So that is a definitely a plus for eating here. I can't imagine coming here at night. It could be maybe really busy. I've seen some reviews online saying that coming here at night it can be really packed. So I guess that's a risk that you have to take depending what time you come here. And to wrap up the episode are the notables. Unfortunately for this video, there are none. And to support our channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the YouTube algorithm. And for more photos, follow us on Instagram. See you guys on the next episode.